Herkese merhaba. Bugün how are you, ne are you, 8 yolu anlatacağım. Ben Alex, 35 yaşındayım. Cambly öğretmenim. In English, how are you? Fine. How are you? Fine. It's so boring. I think in Turkish, nasılsın? İyiyim. Sen nasılsın? İyiyim. It's normal. We use it every day. But for us, we only try to use how are you fine if we don't like the person or we don't want to have a conversation. So, having said that, what do we say? Let's look at the best ways to ask how are you in English. First one, how's it going? Or how was your day? How was your weekend? Asking an open question allows somebody to tell you some positive things about their life. Oh, it's going great, it's going fantastic, my day was amazing. Similarly, number 2, what's going on or how's it going? Okay, not specifically about the person, but in general in their life. This is another good way to start a conversation, to get someone to talk about themselves. Number 3, what's new? What's new in your world? Okay, notice how friendly these are. Notice how much more information and how more interesting these conversation starters are. Now we get to my favorite, number 4. What have you been up to? How have you been? Okay, why do I like this? Well, first of all, look at this. What have you been up to? Okay, I'm sure you know most of these words. And the meaning is, what did you do? But first of all, we have present perfect. And we have up to, which is deyimsel. Okay, it means doing. So what have you been doing? What were you doing between last time I saw you and today? So just from asking this one question, we're practicing different grammar, we're practicing different words, and we're asking someone about their lives. It's so important for us. What have you been up to, man? How have you been? Okay, this is really how we speak English, not how are you. Okay, number 5. Let's give you some slang, some argot. How's it hanging? How's tricks? These kind of things are used between friends in the streets. In America, you might say, what's cooking? Okay, that doesn't literally mean, are you making pilav? Okay, it means what's going on in your life, what's happening. Another thing we might ask is, what's up? Or, shortened version, sup. So in Turkish you might say, ne haber became naber. Okay, ne yapıyorsun? Ne yapıyorsun? So in American English we have the same thing. What's up became sup. All right, with a little head movement as well. Sup, you know, what's going on in your life. Number 7, and this is favorite for British people. Okay, British people sometimes known for being a little bit cold, a little bit standoffish. Okay, we don't always want to have a conversation. So if you remember at the beginning, I told you, how are you? Fine, how are you? Is one way to not really have a conversation with somebody. In British English, we have another way. We just say, all right. Okay. Maybe we are across the road from each other. Maybe we see each other in the office and we don't want to talk. We just want to say hi. All right. All right. This is so British. Okay. If you ever see any British films, watch any British series on television, go to Britain. This is real British way of greeting each other. It's not friendly. It doesn't start a conversation, but it's a great way to sound like a native speaker. Number 8. Number 8 is a little bit of a strange one. I don't know if you have something similar in Turkish. How are you holding up? How are you holding up? To hold, like a bag, literally. Okay? What it really means is, how are you doing after something bad happened? Okay? Imagine I broke up with my girlfriend. or somebody in my family passed away. My friends might call me and they don't want to say, yo, how's things? How are you? It's a little too friendly. They'll say, Alex, how are you holding up? How are you doing after this bad news, after this bad event? All right? And it's very polite, very used, and very appropriate. Of all the things here, if you can learn this one is the most idiomatic, deyimsel, the most difficult one to translate, but the one that will make you sound like a native speaker the most. I've given you my favorite ways to say, how are you in English? And I'm sure there are more. In Turkish you have so many. Nasıl gidiyor? Ne var ne yok? Ne yapıyorsun? Okay? So many ways. Friendly, slang, formal, informal. And we have the same in English. Start using them. Okay? When you see your Cambly tutor, don't start the conversation with how are you? Start with something more friendly. Watch for that smile on their face when you say, hey man, what's up? Okay, the whole atmosphere will change. İyi şanslar, abone olmayı unutmayın. Cambly'de benimle ve dünyanın her yerinden eğitmenlerle konuşmak için bu kodu dene.